Hey guys, welcome back to another session of popular characters as warrior cats. You guys really seem to love this series, which is awesome. You guys suggested I do these characters today, so let's get into it. Today I'm starting with Eevee the Pokémon, suggested by Saturn Stars. Let's get started with our rough sketch. To be honest, I struggled a bit with this pose, but I think I got it right in the end. I'm giving this cat the ears and the tail of Eevee because they're such dominant traits in Eevee's design. And of course I have to add the poofy coat around the neck. Let's get started on the line art. I love Pokémon, and I'm so glad one of you suggested I do Eevee. My favorite Pokémon is Garchomp. I just thought I'd add that in case any of you were wondering. You probably weren't, but anyways. I was originally gonna have this cat's fur be spiky, but that did not last long. I'm just sticking with Eevee's colors, and to be honest, they look really good on a warrior cat. I love designs with spots, and I couldn't help but put a bunch on this design. And with the shading, this cat is done. Let's move on to Katara from Avatar: The Last Airbender, suggested by Simply Cloud. For this cat, I definitely want to go with a more majestic pose. Maybe not something as dynamic as Katara's pose, but something that reminds you of it. I think I say it in every video, but I struggle with faces. I can never get it right on the first sketch. Despite that, I think the rest of the pose is turning out great. And now on to the line art. I've had a few questions asking what drawing app I use. I use Procreate. It costs a little bit of money, but it definitely is worth it. And now it's time to color her. I love Katara's color palette, and I definitely want to stick to it for this cat. I want the tail to represent the braid, because I think that's a big part of Katara's design. With a little bit of shading, that's Katara pretty much done. Let's move on to our last design, Espresso Cookie from Cookie Run Kingdom. This one was suggested by MixStar480. I'm being completely honest when I say I struggled so much with this pose. I had to restart many times, but eventually I got it. If there's one thing I struggle with more than faces, it's legs and paws. They're so confusing to my brain. I could cut this entire struggle out of the video, but then you guys wouldn't see the real art process. Art isn't just about all the successes you have, it's also about the failures, because without the failures, you'd never learn how to draw stuff correctly. This is true for any form of art you do, whether it's origami, digital art, traditional art, animation, costuming, designing, and anything else. The mistakes are the most important part. A bug just flew in my mouth. I am sorry to all those headphone users. I could have cut that out, but I think it's too hilarious. Anyways, back to this design. I stuck to the colors of Espresso Cookie because those design colors just look so good together. Evercatch turned out great, and I love the way the Eevee colors translate so perfectly to a warrior cat. I definitely want to do more Pokemon if you guys like it too. Glacier Bend is probably my favorite design from this video. The color palette is really pretty. Katara is an awesome character, and I think I captured her well as a warrior cat. And finally, Bitter Hunt. I didn't get to talk about him a lot because I was too busy choking on a literal bug, but I just gotta say, I love his design. Espresso Cookie is an amazing character, and you guys should go play Cookie Run Kingdom. I'm not sponsored, I swear. Thanks for sticking to the end, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to comment more characters I should do in the next video. Glacier Bend is probably my favorite design from this video. What is that? Hey guys, welcome back to another popular, oh my gosh, what is this? If I'm being honest, I struggled a bit with this pose, but I think I got it right in the end. Oh, what? That was so fast, don't do that. Evercatch turned out great, and I love the way the Eevee colors translate so perfectly to the, what are you? What is it? It's a cat, oh my gosh.